Hey there, Snicker Snacks. Welcome back to Vorpal Tales Presents Awesome Adventures, live on Onyx Path Publishing. As always, I'm your host. Remember, kids, be kind to your pancreas. Space Lord Pajamas. Let's introduce our intrepid adventurers. Patty, Ever, Tiffany, John, and Tim are off on a sojourn of self-discovery in the mountains tonight, so it's just us three. Four. Yeah. How you doing, Awesome Sauces? Tell us who you are and what you'll be playing tonight and your place on the ship.
Doing saucy.
First, I'm gonna thank Zach Rules for subscribing for 7 months. Thanks, Zach Rules. You rule. And then I'm gonna tell you that my name is Patrick, aka Patty Shakes _ everyone on the internet. And I am stepping in for Max, who is stepping in for Genovia, who plays the role of Sir Rinaldi Shitsu of Mao, the captain of this fine ship.
This is true. Ever?
Man, I don't know what it is about Patty's cosplay tonight, but it just really doesn't...
He's going places. He's doing things that, it's, I want to use the words award-winning, but I think it just pales. I think that doesn't quite cover it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Trendsetter. That's what he is.
Hello, everybody. I am Ever. My pronouns are they, them. You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever. And tonight, I will be playing Samira, the first mate of the confused cockatrice.
Hi, I'm Tiffany, also known as Pinky. You can find me at Pinky_88 on Twitter. And tonight, I will be playing Ham. Ham is entertainer. Ham good doggo. Ham good things. Yes.
Awesome. So at the top of the show here, I just want to point out that we're still in a hell of a moment of history. Minority communities are basically fighting for the right to exist in our society. It should not be that way, as freedom is the right of all sentient beings. That means the right to equal pay, actual living pay, the ability to go through your day not being harassed or threatened just for existing. Just be excellent to each other, and please, please wear a mask. We here at Vorpal Tales are being the best allies we can be and encourage others to do the same. Check out our Twitter, website, or simply follow the social media tags to get involved. For those of you following along home tonight, tonight's awesome adventure is on the high seas in the realms of Pugmire, showcasing the recently released Pirates of Pugmire and how the pirates stole Yuletyme. This episode is brought to you by Large Marge's Donut Barn, or a dozen equals 14, also Wales Whiskey, made in Finland with real synthetic whales. Thanks to Onyx Path Publishing for always being awesome and supporting its player base, and giving us a lot of truly unique settings to adventure in. And as always, we're using Astral Tabletop, the deliciously special awesome sauce of online gaming tools to bring your friends together and roll some bones. You can always find us role-playing, live tweeting, updating, recapping on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch at Vorpal Tales. Most importantly, subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/VorpalTales. We have different tiers where you can do really cool stuff like play video games with the cast and crew. We appreciate all your love and support. That's patreon.com/VorpalTales. With the introduction out of the way, we can get to why everyone's here. So, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. What's everybody's favorite side dish?
Ooh.
You? No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Hey.
There's like 4 people that are probably going to cut you right now. But
I mean, that's fair. I mean, you walked into that one, but to be honest, favorite side dish, I just don't know. All of them.
Green bean casserole.
green bean casserole. Really?
Strong
that
choice.
is-
It's a classic, but a strong choice.
Yeah.
So,
It is.
So as all of you know by now, if you've been following Vorpal Tales, my wife comes from a great Cajun family, and that is at least 50% of the reason why I'm marrying her. And so we have a Cajun Thanksgiving, which include things like shrimp dressing and oyster dressing sometimes. Full pot pies on the side.
Wait, what do you mean a pot pie?
I'm talking like made from scratch by hand pot pie with chicken and special dark gravy and
That's a meal, dude. That's
and
not a
sausage.
side dish.
No, it's a side dish. It's
Holy
a side
crap.
dish.
Make it in miniature
in this
form.
family. In this family, it's a side dish. Yeah, there's just, yeah, it's unbeatable. And
It's
we go all in
magical.
on the turkey and the roast because, of course, Christmas time, you have gumbo on Christmas.
You have a gumbo on Christmas?
So I'm abandoning my family and coming to join yours.
I mean, I think you should. It's
Yeah.
just, it's, yeah.
Like,
It's
I'm thinking
unbeatable.
back to the rant that Steve went on like a couple weeks ago about mac and cheese was a Thanksgiving side dish.
Oh
Which-
god.
Wait, does he not think it is, or he's for it being a side
No,
dish?
he's all for it, and everybody's like, "You're crazy,
Okay.
bro." But
No.
like, that's always been at my Thanksgiving table because it's a Southern
Mac
thing
and
or something.
cheese.
Yeah, it's mac and
Oh
cheese.
yeah, it's
But it's-
100% a southern thing.
Yeah, it's totally a Southern thing. And mac and cheese to me is the neon orange garbage that you cook in like 20 minutes. Like any other mac and cheese is just like, no, it's not mac and cheese. But
I don't. I think I'm gonna quit this game right now. No.
That's just like people would look weird. It would think we're weird. A lot of families eat greens down here in the South.
yeah. But greens are at New Year's because you eat that for the money. Like that's
Well, no, it's well, you can do greens, but at least my family does cabbage, unfortunately.
Cabbage and
Cabbage?
sauerkraut and
We
or
do-
sauerkraut.
It's
Cabbage is sauerkraut though?
It's cabbage for money, and then black-eyed peas for luck.
Yeah, and egg noodles for luck for some reason also.
Wait, what?
I never heard the egg noodles, but the
Yeah,
black-eyed peas.
Black-eyed peas for good luck.
Yeah.
On my mom's side, there's a lot of German. On my
Lots of
mom's
spatzel.
dad's side, a lot of it's more like Poland on the border of Germany, so they eat a lot of German foods, but not all of them. You do pork chop, applesauce, egg noodles, black-eyed peas, and sauerkraut or cabbage. Take your pick.
Okay.
Don't know
Huh.
why.
I love food. I love holiday food traditions.
Yeah, I love holiday food. Gotta go to green bean casserole, huh, Tiffany?
Yeah.
Like, really?
Go for it.
I can respect that. A really good green bean casserole is really hard to beat.
I don't
Because
like
I'm assuming you're not talking about like your standard run-of-the-mill, like someone dumps in some canned green beans and a
Oh,
cream
no,
of
no,
mushroom
this is
soup,
like-
and then
like
puts
the
in the
good
oven for
stuff.
30 minutes, and like, oh, it's done.
No, like fresh green beans that have been like
I feel like
sauteed
I
in bacon
inadvertently
grease.
called out ever.
The crunchy onions on top.
Well, sure.
Yes.
So
But,
you do the
like-
bare minimum with 3 ingredients.
No. See, like you fry up some bacon, right? Or you bake it,
Okay,
So
that's
it's
you're,
nice
already-
and
you're already
really
a strong
crispy.
start. It's already
Okay.
a strong start.
and then you take the bacon grease and you lightly stir fry the green beans, so they have that nice sear in it.
Okay.
Okay. And then, you do the whole, canned mushroom soup because lazy. And just kind of mix it, but make sure you put a nice, healthy amount of bacon, in it, with the seasonings and stuff. And then the fried onions on top, bake it. And then a little bit of Parmesan cheese, very lightly on the
Ooh,
top.
okay.
Oh wow. So this is
See,
yeah.
I don't like to put my bacon in my green bean casserole because then the bacon gets soggy.
Well, that's why you bake it so it's like a crunchy, like
No, but
if you were to drop it, it shatters, like it's crunchy.
I just want to stick that in my mouth.
Yeah. Like
That's why you make 2 pounds worth,
Right.
And
There's
it's
half a
pretty
pound
sure,
to
sir,
and the
any
other pound and a half to
non-bacon
go in the
consumed
bacon.
during the holidays is just free. Like, it doesn't.
oh yeah, it
count
doesn't count
negatively
towards
against you.
anything. Yeah. No.
You're getting your quota of free bacon in for the year.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to take this time to look at the two sides on Thanksgiving. Every year, people are divided, and it's this really serious subject, and no one talks about it really. It's the divide between
Smoked turkey and fried turkey.
No, I was
Well,
gonna
that's not
say
even a
sweet
debate.
potato pie and pumpkin pie.
That's well, okay. I'll address both of those real quick. Fried turkey wins over smoked any single day.
All right, so I'm gonna
What?
invite you over to my dad's house when he does a smoked turkey because I have trouble separating the two. I really love me a fried turkey, but goddamn, that smoked turkey is just, it sits there for 6 hours and just.
Okay, well, but Ever, your pie question is 100% wrong and flawed because you did not include apple, the greatest pie of all time.
Whoa,
You
hold on.
didn't include pecan pie either.
Oh
That's
yeah,
just-
pecan. Yeah.
I was talking about the battle between those two. Like the other pies.
Well, both of those pies suck.
Oh.
So
Yeah, it's World War Pie going on. Everybody, all the pies are just
you're
fighting each
taking the
other.
wrong sides.
Like that's just one minor conflict in the grand scheme of pies.
But I love all the pies.
But the
You,
pies
you
don't
can
love
have
each
that
other,
stance.
so,
That's
yeah,
true.
Yeah,
It's pie.
you're
Truly, the fruit pies are superior,
this is
but they
true.
all bow before
Um,
their peanut butter pie lords. Let's just throw
So
that out
peanut
there.
butter.
That's
wow.
not even really a pie. That's
Yeah.
more like a cake.
No, it's a pie. Excuse you.
Holy shit. Okay.
Sorry,
Like I make peanut butter pie. Okay.
didn't
I will
realize I was
make
debating with a
you
crazy
one,
person.
Okay, and we're gonna fight. We will throw hands ever. You
At
gonna
least we're not throwing
peanut-
hams.
Don't throw ham. Don't throw ham.
Speaking,
He's too heavy.
speaking of hams,
Oh yeah, we had.
before
a
this
game
becomes 3 hours of us talking about food, because I think we could do it.
could.
Thanksgiving episode, man.
Is
Yeah.
that a
Easily.
challenge?
I think what we need to do is develop Food the RPG, where everybody's either a different type of food or you're a different type of chef, and like you fight
Oh
the
my
food and you have to cook it. That's copyrighted
Alright.
already. Don't nobody steal
Yeah,
that.
your enemies are like, it's just a regular lobster is your enemy. But,
Right.
like, you have to defeat it so you can then make lobster etouffee.
You got to cast like butter.
I am immediately playing RPG Maker right now, and I am making this a thing.
Well, all right.
Wait,
Do
there's
you
a thing
wield
called-
claw crackers as your weapon?
Oh yeah, claw crackers. You can just like use them like nunchucks or something. Yeah.
I would like a power blender.
You don't get those till high level. Like power.
Aw.
You got power
Yeah.
tools, power utensils, or like you got to get at least level 12 before you start.
You start as a poor college student that only has like one spatula, one pot to boil water in, and you know how to make ramen.
Oh,
And then
holy
you
shit.
level up from there.
Like powered utensils are like magical weapons, basically.
Yeah, 100%,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
100%.
Okay. And like you upgrade from like the wooden spoons and stuff to like silicon spoons or maybe metal
Yeah.
spoons. Like, yeah. Holy
Your
crap.
wooden to silicone spoon is like your silvered weapon kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, we have a comment. Zach Rules does beg the question: what system would Food the game be in?
That's a really good question. I feel like, I mean, D20 always plays. That's always a good one.
I could see it being like in a D10 game though,
Yeah, D10 game might work too. D10.
like a Cult of Cthulhu. I mean,
Yeah.
you're completely different genres here. One
Right.
is just slowly going mad by the dark aberrations of space versus making food. But I feel the systems play together well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I mean-
mean, you could be driven insane by cooking things.
You
It
could.
has happened.
I mean, I just don't. Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
Squid still moving after you've put it in the soup? Yeah, totally.
Oh my god,
Causes
that's
some,
an actual thing
mental
in
damage.
Japanese cuisine. Actually, they take the squid and you pour soy sauce on it, and the salt in the soy sauce actually triggers the nerves in the octopus, and it actually makes it look like it's still alive. It is in fact dead, but the little salt is.
Well,
has,
now
like-
you're just getting into like mage spell casting with their spell card with like all the different things you have to check.
That's some
so-
ninth level spell
Yeah.
shit right there.
Wait, so if we have an artificer, can it make a blender out of like a drill?
Yeah, but
Not
only
until high level
plastic-
though.
not until high level, and only they can use it. If they hand it off to somebody
Yeah.
else, it just becomes like a wooden spoon.
it becomes one of those like hazards where they electrify themselves.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So tonight we continue our holiday special. The Pirates Still Yuletyme. Man, I just want to talk about food for 3 hours. Holy crap.
Oh my goodness.
When last we found our crew, they had arrived at Waterdog Port, the bustling port city south of Pugmire, with the notion of tracking down the Jolly Shadow Spiders, an upstart pirate crew who had a warehouse down on the bad side of the docks. Ham greeted the guards outside and asked them if they knew the Cheese Whiz. They did, and mentioned they were guarding a warehouse where the Cheese Whiz had done some experiments. It was at this time a globster burst from the walls of the warehouse as our crew tried to sneak up to it, with Ham as a distraction. Ham convinced the rat guards to help, but none was needed as Damascus laid it down in nearly one hit. Though this is after Sir Rinaldi had softened it up a bit, of course. In fact,
Obviously.
it was really Sir Rinaldi that killed the beast. He was just offering up to Damascus as he knows his crew needs to feel accomplished. So, yeah, that is how the annuals will record this.
Yeah.
With the globster slain, the crew was able to find some maps, charts, and notes. All of them made mention of a mysterious ship said to resist the acid seas. More so, it appears that the Cheese Whiz is in league with someone and contracted to make an army of creatures. They took all the charts and information back to the dread pirate Queso, who was able to fill in the blanks with some information that it appeared whomever was working on the charts was trying to chase down the legendary ship, the Caliban. Whomever was doing the tracking believed it to be within the Shift, the opposing force of water around the isle with no name, that prevented anyone from setting foot on the isle. Co-supervising captain, assistant to the captain in charge, suggested that they leave in the morning, and gave the crew leave. With Sir Captain Rinaldi's permission, of course. Damascus and Ham did some shopping in the market and noticed they were being followed. Captain Rinaldi took beaver to some underground fights and stared down 4 would-be assassins. Samira managed to follow someone who was tailing her back to a birdcage on the east side of town. She learned it was the cage of the Footwing clan, a mysterious and secretive band of birds who were said to be as old as the town itself. That evening, an assassin tried to make it aboard the courageously confused cockatrice, but it was shot dead by co-captain Queso. They shoved off the port and sailed into the night. When they awoke, there was a ship on the horizon, and what appeared to be a boulder being lobbed at them. This is Pugmire, so we're using the fortune system. There are 2 fortune in the pool. I'll put 3 fortune in the pool because we all had some pretty good food talk. Patty, if you can keep track of that, please. Thank you. Fortune allows you to re-roll any dice roll. That is, any dice roll. You can also spend a fortune to interrupt initiative and go immediately. Spellcasters can spend fortune to cast spells without expending spell slots. Good cats and dogs. And not birds and lizards tonight. What do you do?
That's a big rock. Ham don't like big rock.
So Rinaldi, you have your spyglass. You might want to give that boulder a check real quick as it's arcing through the air at you.
Uh-oh.
If you could,
Wait. Turn
Uh-huh.
back around. Much better. No, don't worry. They're gonna miss us. Oh wait, no, hold on. It's much closer than I thought.
It doesn't seem to be so much a boulder as a glob of something made of small, say, kernels of something. As it comes down and just smashes against the deck, and you can see where it like sizzles against the wood deck, and it's already starting to sort of eat through the plastic hull plates, and you just got hit by a glob of creamed corn.
This is a food fight. This is a food fight, isn't it?
Not even Rinaldi would eat cream corn.
Ham wants to eat cream corn.
It's very hot and sizzling, and like you go to put your tongue on it, and it's just like, ow, that hurts.
How they
Ew.
make so hot?
It's like boiling cream corn. That's even worse somehow.
Yeah, it's just like boiling, and just it's actually kind of gross, and it smells a little like almost like it's been regurgitated in a way.
Ugh.
Yeah,
So
gross.
you hear Samira going, and she hawks up a hairball right on the deck because it just was so disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross. Yeah. Rinaldi, give me a perception check real quick. As you're like, what the hell?
Who would dare strike at me? Oh, 16.
16. Not too bad. Good enough. As you take a look at this ship that's gotten a little bit closer now, and you realize that it's not in the greatest shape. Like, its main mast is like cracked in half and sort of like leaning over. The sails of it are torn, and it looks like it's very lopsided as something is running around on the deck. Very large, very huge. You might say it's a large monstrosity with some regard. And it's just like going back and forth on the deck. And Queso kind of looks over the wheel and just like, what is it doing to my ship? I mean, Captain Rinaldi, what is it doing to your ship?
Sir Rinaldi has this brief moment of just dumbstruckenness that someone would dare attack his ship. And it's almost like you think maybe he's, battle scarred, or, something. He's, having a breakdown. Like, to stations, attack!
And then,
we will sink that boat before it even gets near us.
Sergio's just like, it's a ship. I will shoot the cannons against it. Stupid cannons. He's just drunken on the ballista. Ready.
I'm going to have a talk with Lady Poppins, as that is quite possibly the most drunken sailor I've ever had the privilege of throwing in the brig. Later, though. Shoot those cannons, damn it!
And Sergio's just like, I'll shoot the cannons. And like, Boulder goes flying out of the catapult, and I'll roll for it here. Oh, and yeah, you see it like crash against the ship, and then that's when you can hear off in the distance over the sea, like threefold, and then the creature like leans on the front of the ship, and it like sort of steers, and it's coming towards you, and you can tell in the distance it is a large three-headed giant turkey.
Faster, shoot the cannons faster! Sink that thing before it boards us!
And then
that is disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross. It's crazy. Everybody, go ahead and give me initiative rolls.
19.
Give you an initiative roll.
Oh, got him.
I have dubbed it Turkbarus. Cerberus. Turkbarus.
17.
I like that so much better than just a simple turducken.
Wait, no, I like turducken, because then it'll like sneeze, and then a duck will pop out of its butt, and then that duck will sneeze, and then a chicken pops out.
Rinaldi, can you roll just another general initiative for the ship itself?
11.
11. Cool.
This music is fun. Good choice.
I think what did you have? You were first, I think. I think you had like an 18 or something. Okay, cool.
I had a 19 myself.
Okay, cool. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you saying it now. Cool. There we go. All right. So, oh wow. Sir Rinaldi, you are first.
All right. I will. I will ready myself to aid anyone who might need it, and I'll bark my orders of all free hands to cannons. We need a full barrage on the ship. I don't want that thing anywhere near us. Yeah, so those are my orders, and my action will be I'll hold to help anybody who needs it.
All right, cool. So, any attack or any action that you feel that you want to help at, you're all for it. Queso is going to, as the helmsman, is going to try to steer the ship at an angle to try to keep some distance, and actually totally fails.
I will use my captain's ability to allow her to re-roll that.
Okay, so we'll take the other one, which is an 18. So she manages to sort of get it at an angle where she's kind of coming around, and it's going to go by, but it's not coming after you. So, Ham, as the entertainer, you can help anybody that you feel needs help, or you can give all the crew members encouragement and give them a D4 so that they can use it on their next roll.
I think I can do that already, actually.
Yeah, that's your action as the entertainer, but you can do that as Ham
No,
themselves.
I mean like outside of that.
Oh wow.
Let's see, where is it? I have inspiring word.
Oh, okay. Either way, you can give people D4s. So.
I give all the friends a D4.
Okay, cool.
Because Ham wants to help friends. Ham, good doggo.
Okay, cool. Samir, actually, it's the turducken's turn, or I'm sorry, it's the cockatrice's turn. So, I forgot to have Sergio fire the guns. Rinaldi, it looks like Sergio's really drunk and doesn't have a good aim on this. Would you like to help him?
Emmett Lizard! And I will, I'll do the very cool swashbuckling thing where I cut a piece of rope and I swing down to the main body of the ship, and I will kind of just kick his cannon a little bit to adjust for his shoddy aim.
All right. So just at the last moment, as the catapult's about to go off, you kick it, and it sort of nudges it just in the right location, and it goes and it hits the ship, and you can see it does some moderate damage to the other ship. And you can see, like, at that point, what did you call it? Ever the
Turkberus.
Turkberus, yes.
Faster, damn it, faster! Do you want to be that thing's next meal?
So are you trying to run away, or are you trying to attack it?
My goal is to get everyone to shoot faster, so we can sink it as quickly as possible.
All right,
before
cool.
It gets to us.
Got it. Cool. At this point, it's its turn, which you see, like, one of the heads sort of like does the, and this glob of like grayish, greenish colored ooze like goes sailing over the ship and lands in the acid seas, and you see it like sort of spill out, and it's weird because like it is eating away at the acid seas. It's gross. It's really acidic gravy.
Yikes.
Samira, it's your turn.
You know, I don't know if I'm gonna want Thanksgiving tomorrow after this. Oh goodness. What are the options available to me? I feel like it's been forever.
So you as the first mate can give advantage on saving throws to resist charmed, possessed, repelled, or scared conditions. You would also make initiative checks if the captain weren't around. So otherwise, you can help, or you can kind of do anything. You could attack yourself, not yourself, but like you could.
Bad, Samir. Bad.
Will my longbow? We got the spritz bottle for that.
You could set your bow on fire. You could like dip it in something. Like you could do one of many things to sort of try to hit the ship and do damage to it.
It would actually like reach that far.
Yeah, I'm not worried about distance at this point because they're all everything's closing in.
Well, then I'm gonna use my brand new mysterious bow.
Ooh.
Which gets a +1.
Okay.
Aw, man. Just 12.
You light it on fire, and it's just this thing that sails over, and one of the heads of the Turkburus just kind of like watches it, just like.
I was hoping it would eat it.
Back to Serenality. Back to the top. What do you do?
I will slap Sergio up the head.
Okay.
Help waking him up, and then we have a second weapon, right? We don't
Yes,
have
you
just
do.
the one category. I'm going to attempt to fire that weapon.
All right, give me a ranged attack.
I'm gonna kind of jerry-rig this a little bit. 16.
16 totally hits. Roll 3d10. No, 3d10.
Hell yeah. 10 damage.
10 damage. Not too bad.
Not great rolls.
Not great rolls. Good enough though. Cool. Now you as the captain have technically abandoned your post.
Oh.
But because your sort of ability is to navigate the ship or give initiative rolls, like that's not a major deal for you.
Okay.
So you're being a good captain. At this point, Queso's gonna try to. Oh wow! So she got hit. Like a little bit of the gravy kind of fell off and like hit her, and she's just like, ow! Oh, I think it got me in the pancreas. Ow! Ow! Oh
no.
Gosh! Oh no!
It's not too soon to joke about that?
No. She's
Okay.
fine. She's
All
over
right.
here eating the crap out of treats.
Okay.
She's just like, ow, oh, my pancreas. Oh, dear Captain, I don't think I'm going to make it. Oh.
I'll briefly look at her. She looks fine. Right? There's no blood or anything.
No, she just really sucked at her roll. So.
Just like, I've never seen someone die from an injury that doesn't bleed so much, but if you say so.
It's internal. It's bruised. Oh, the pancreas. It's all bruised.
That's where your blood is supposed to be, on
right.
the inside.
Oh, she's just leaning on the ship's wheel, just like, oh, I can't turn it. It's so sweet, Captain. Oh, the lights.
You should use that cool trick that the entertainer taught you and try to roll a d4 and add it to your total.
Oh, no, that won't help because it's... The dice rolls are really that low.
Oh. Maybe you really do have pancreas problems.
Maybe. Oh, my pretties. Oh. Yeah.
I just like hand her some cat grass. If she pukes, maybe she'll feel better.
Maybe. Ham, it's your turn.
How far away was Queso from Ham and getting hurt?
Not that far.
Like, would you say within 5 feet?
Yeah, but definitely within 20 feet, which is the distance that you can move for this, so yeah.
Oh, no, that's That's not what I was going for.
Oh, go. What were you trying to do?
No, I was gonna say like, cause I didn't really realize like what was happening until like a second too late. 6 feet. It's kind of like a reaction.
Okay.
That any opponent that attacks an ally within 5 feet, I get to use a reaction to force the opponent at disadvantage.
Oh, that turducken is still a ways away, so no, you can't force it to do that. But you know what? This is ship stuff, so I will say that you can, because you do some Ham things. Like what would Ham do to somehow like give this thing disadvantage?
Ham would sing a song of his people.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it definitely it just like puts all 3 heads underneath all of its wings and is just like, oh sweet. No. You can see all of your crewmates just kind of look at you like, oh.
The song of his people is sweet. What are you talking about? It's beautiful. It's amazing.
And thanks to Ham, this thing like tries to like cough up another breath weapon of what is it? What can it do? What was the third one I haven't used? Of chilled cranberry sauce, and it actually goes all over its deck, and it's just like slipping and sliding, and like the ship is just like wavering in the water and doesn't go in any sort of direction at this point. Samira, it is your turn.
I shall set that bird ablaze.
Okay.
Or not.
Or not. Man. Wow.
Man.
It's not Samira's day.
Could I use one of those
The fortunes?
those points? Yeah, and just like
Yeah, do it. We've got 5.
Yeah.
Go for it. There
Ah.
we go.
Much
That's
better. All right, cool. And it actually is. It's caught on fire a little bit, and like you can see the ship's deck, like where the cranberry sauce did not spill upon it. You can see it's there's a slight ablaze. Cool. Its ship is waffling in the sea. Oh yeah, it's actually like you see it duck under the water for a second and take on some water. But it pops back up because it's still buoyant. But it's sort of like spinning there in the ocean, not doing too well. That was a good time for it to roll a 1. Sir Rinaldi, it is your turn.
Let's see. I want to, because the Cerberus is still running around the ship, right?
Yeah, it's still up there. Like it's on its own ship, just like trying to. It's trying to. You can definitely tell, like it runs them back and forth across the ship. It's smart enough to figure that out, where like it can cause the ship to lean and turn in different directions, and that's how it's like navigating. But it's all in a disarray at this point, not being able to.
I want to try to time this catapult launch so that the rock, and I want to pick the heaviest rock we have, so I'm not going for damage.
Mm-hmm.
I want to time it so that I can have it hit the ship at the same time it moves from one end to the other. So all this weight is on one part of the boat at once. I want to try to like capsize it.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Give me a roll. Let's see what happens.
15.
15.
I'm assuming it's a ranged attack. So I mean, I add my dex.
Right. You don't manage to capsize it, but you still would roll the damage for it. So give me like 2d10.
Okay. 10.
Wow, we're just straight up 10s at this point. And you definitely see like the ship's not looking the greatest at this point. And then it's this point that you can kind of see that there's you hear over everything, you hear the faint help. Everyone give me perception checks.
17.
17.
18.
18.
My
Nice.
thing's having a minute. Sorry. It is like.
It is rebelling.
It is. Don Arnetto said that we should try butter-based attacks.
Oh, man. Oh, Don. Don.
Dun dun dun.
Now, nice. All right.
Ham got a 20.
So, Sir Rinaldi,
Dang.
you can definitely hear that there's cries for help coming from the other ship. Samira, you can kind of see that they're at the back end, but Ham, you very specifically see a pair of hands that are like trying to reach up over the deck wall, and you can see like help, and you see that there is somebody on the back of the ship, trying to show that they need help.
Ham, help. Ham, save.
Hey, bud. And
Ham, how can we even get near it? There's that thing there.
Ham, do things.
at this point, Captain, what do you want to do?
Load the tethering harpoons.
The tethering
shall-
harpoons.
We shall connect ourselves to this other ship. We shall board, destroy this. Terrorists.
Yeah, I got you connecting harpoons right here. Just whatever, Captain. Yeah.
We will go over, destroy that monstrosity, and save those crew members.
Just somebody want to spend a fortune and roll for Sergio? He's not rolling great tonight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'll mark them off.
Okay.
At 3.
Roll a ranged attack, Samira.
All right, let's get it.
Advantage 16. Cool. So you can see Sergio's got it loaded and everything. He's just like, yeah, whatever. And he's not even looking. He's literally just like drinking that whole thing, like drinking the bottle and like doing the handle. And just at the last moment, you swing down on a rope from your positions, taking notes from your captain, and you kick the ballista in the right direction, and it launches over, and the ballista drives into the hull. Still does its damage, which is.
I kicked him in the ballista.
Oh my. It does. Wow, that was some good rolls. It did 20 damage. You can definitely tell their ship's not looking great. But you now do have like a tether to it, and can I help you? Yeah, no, that's my drink. Go away. And so you're now like tethered to the ship, which is making it a little bit difficult for Queso to keep it in check. Uncheck.
Sergio, I need you to stop being American Eskimo wasted and get your shit together.
I get your shit together. Whatever.
Ham, break fourth wall. This children's game. No cursing.
Cool. It is, we'll go back to the top, and it is Sir Rinaldi's turn. What action do you want to take?
Now that the boats are within distance of each other, Rinaldi shall board the other ship.
Oh, okay. How are you boarding the ship?
The only way I know how.
Okay.
I'm going to running leap off the deck and going to attempt to bury my battle axe into the side of the ship to secure me as if I was like ice climbing or something.
Give me an athletics roll.
Traverse.
Yeah, sorry.
Can I use one of our fortunes?
Or you still Ham would have given you a D4.
That's true. I'll use that D4 first.
Okay.
What? It's like, well, can I use one of our fortunes team?
12's not gonna cut it, man.
No.
I'm fine with a fortune.
Wait, do you still have your D4 or
Yeah,
your D
he rolled a
whatever?
1.
I rolled a 1 on the D4, unfortunately.
Ooh. Can I give that to you again anyway?
No.
But Ham has inspiring word.
He does, but
So
This
I
is
can
fail or
again.
fortune at this point.
I'll use the fortune point to get a 16 plus the
Okay.
1, so 17.
You like leap over and you're just like I don't need the battle axe, and like you try to dig in with your claws and it's just not working, and you're like you're doing that little like weird dog paddle thing against the side, and you manage to like whip out your battle axe and like drive it into the deck, and you're just sort of like hanging there off the side, just like okay.
Calculator, this is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, and then I'll just scale up as much. If I don't think I have any movement left, but if I did,
No,
I would
you're-
use it to scale.
At this point, you're still hanging off the side.
Perfect.
And Queso manages to keep the ship. She actually brings it closer and sort of like gets it in close, to which Sergio is easily able to broadside it with the ballista. And does oh wow, that's all.
Wait, you fool! I'm on that ship now.
And does that's 10. Yeah, there's actual holes in the side of the ship, and it's starting to take on water. Ham, it is now your turn. What do you do?
Can Ham still help friend?
You could give the D4. You could leap over the side. The world is your oyster, literally.
Ham allergic to oysters. Ham cannot eat.
Okay.
Okay. Ham also want to fight. That's a good way to help friend.
How you gonna fight Ham?
Ham have Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
Ham go charging and smash.
You go leaping over the side and smashing into things. Okay, cool.
Yes.
You as well. Give me a traverse. 10. With the 10, you might end up in the water.
Yeah, we saw it to your fortune.
Yeah.
Ham can swim.
It is
Oh.
acid water.
It is acid water.
Oh, that's true. Ham no look good bald.
No.
Ham tried once. Ham did very bad haircut to Silk.
I'm marking the fortune off. We have one left.
Okay. So Ham, you actually leap over to the side and you sort of like slide through the cranberry sauce. And as you're sliding by, you do a swing at the turducken. Give me a damage roll, or go ahead and roll your warhammer.
Oh my goodness.
By the way, Don Ornetto gives Patty Shakes a die.
Oh, nice.
He wants you to die.
26,
26. Nice. That hits and does 9 damage.
7 bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, 7. Gotcha. So you can see the whole ship and the turducken itself is like not looking great. The whole of it's just not looking awesome. So there's Ham staring down the turducken, which then decides you look tasty and is going to try to peck you and eat you.
Oh, no.
Mm.
Ham no taste good. Ham tried.
What?
So
Ham
first,
tried. No taste good.
Ham tried to eat themselves. So first, the turkey head comes down and pecks at you, and does 6 damage. Then the
Wait, you didn't even ask me what my defense was.
I got like a 20, just on my roll. So.
Well, maybe I had a 20. You don't know.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. I got 25. Is your AC higher than a 25?
No, but thank you for asking.
Okay, I will ask next time. I feel that's fair. Okay, does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay, so the turkey head just comes down, just like and just like slams into you. Like it doesn't even peck you; it just like headbutts you, and you take 6 damage. And then the duck tries to like nab you with its bill, and then the chicken tries to peck at you, and it's got a chicken head, a turkey head, and a duck head. I should have probably said that before. And then it it tries to like wail on you and totally misses, but you still hit the one, so you take 6 damage. And then it just goes like running back and forth on the deck, and it's just like smashing things, and it's all caught up in the mast, and it's not looking great. Samira, it is your turn.
I shall leap. Ever so gracefully, one would hope.
Okay.
To the other ship.
All right. Give me a traverse.
You know, as the ranged stabby person, you could just stay on our ship.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Why would you do that, though?
Don't risk a trip into the acid.
This is true. I was wondering about that, and I was like, everyone else is going to the ship. I guess, if y'all jumped off a bridge, I would too.
I mean, it's good to know, and that makes SCARREDLANDS even happier he picked you as a first mate. But he also appreciates tacticalness.
Listen, only reason Ham did it is...
Huh?
What about the boat?
I was saying, I'm gonna stick on our boat then, because my traverse is a 1.
Mine was a 7, and you saw how well I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay over here.
Okay.
Just be like, this bird is getting on my nerves. 20.
20. Totally
also,
hits.
my mysterious bow that you gave me gives me a +1.
Yes, it does. +1 to damage and hit.
Okay.
Yep. So you hit it, and you actually like go through. Your arrow ends up going through one of the flames that's on the deck of the ship, and it catches fire and like hits the turducken, and it like hits it right in the neck, and just like and just it's not looking happy, and the ship's starting to fall apart at this point.
Uh-oh.
To which it goes and actually sort of like slams into your ship, but not enough to like do any damage, but they're now like rubbing, so they're basically deck to deck at this point. Sir Rinaldi, you climb up to the top of the deck. It's a flame.
Whoa.
This giant monstrosity is running back and forth. The deck is a mess. It's filled with gravy and giblets and kernels and old dried cranberry sauce. It's disgusting. But you do see at the back, like sort of like caught up in some rope and like some crusted gravy and just like covered in like creamed corn is this pirate looking person.
Who are you?
Oh, please save me, please. I don't want to die.
Is there anyone else on this boat?
No, it's just me left alive. Everybody else was eaten or thrown overboard long ago.
I would like to sense motive that.
Sure.
14.
As far as he's probably telling the truth as far as you can tell.
Alright. Sir Rinaldi has the hardest divergence of path here, but will ultimately choose to live up the name of Captain and his knighthood and not engage in personal glory battle with the Cerberus, but instead will save the civilian. I will everything is bigger than Sir Rinaldi, so I assume this person is bigger than Sir Rinaldi.
Yeah,
However, he will still fling them on his shoulder, even though that means their head might be bumping across the ground. And well then, because now our decks are out, I'm assuming I can just do a long jump and get onto this.
Yeah, you can
our
basically.
boat.
Yeah, you can walk back to the other ship. You like grab him by both feet, and you have him kind of by like the waist, but it's not enough to like get him up. So yeah, his head is literally like bouncing against the deck, and he's just like, "Ow! Oh, this is not a rescue. This is terrible. Oh no!"
As soon as I get him on our back on the confused cockatrice, I put him down on the ground face up. Congratulations! You have the honor of being saved by Sir Rinaldi, Shitsu of Mao. Don't ever forget it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
I will then get ready to jump back to the other ship to help my friends strike down Cerberus.
Okay. It's at that point that Sergio is just like, load the gun, do the guns, stupid guns, and whatever guns. And then he shoots, and it goes and hits dead on to the mast, what's left of it, which then sort of like, with such force, it snaps inside the ship. So this mast literally like flips out the side of the ship, sort of like blowing out a hole and almost tearing it in half, which then kicks the cockatrice adrift from you guys. So now there's some distance between you, and you're literally on a sinking ship that's falling apart. Ham and Rinaldi.
Oh, I made it back to the ship.
Yeah, you said you were
Okay.
gonna go try face down the turducken, and it's not looking great. It's starting to like get sucked down into the water, but it's that whole scene of like the end of Jaws where like it's on one deck and like it like the front of the ship's up in the air, and like you guys are like trying to like hang on and like not fall off.
Okay, so it is kind of doing one of those where the ship is turning vertical and sinking down like that.
Yeah, but it's broken in the middle, so you know that back end's gonna snap off, the front end's gonna snap off, and it's just gonna sink eventually within a few minutes.
When the when the mast snapped,
Mhm.
did any of the sails happen to land near us?
I'll say yes. Yes, they did.
Rinaldi will scoop it up a little bit, grab one half in one hand, one half in the other hand, wrap his arm around Ham. Do you trust me? And then I'm going to attempt to paraglide to the other ship.
Would not be better if Ham did it? Ham
No.
is stronger?
No, I am
No.
the captain, though.
Ham, both of you give me traverse rolls, as Ham's smart enough to sort of like know that there's no way you're gonna do this by yourself, and like holds one side.
I am not rolling well tonight.
All right, good
Ham
job,
rolled
Ham.
20.
So Rinaldi's got like part of the sail, and he's in the middle. But what is actually happening is, as you both go leaping off, Ham being somewhat taller than Rinaldi. Rinaldi's running out in front with the front part of the sail, and Ham's running on the back part. And you both leap, but Rinaldi's really just hanging off the front with like his little feet in the air, where it's actually Ham doing all the real work.
Is Ham wearing me like a parachute right now?
So it's almost like a tandem thing where like you're holding onto the front of the sails and Ham's holding onto the back of the sails, and you're gliding over to the cockatrice, to which a 20 is enough where you don't thud into the side of it. You actually land onto the deck, and you have just enough time to sort of land and turn around and watch the Cerberus and its doomed ship. It just goes into the drink. It's like, and like you see it capsize and go on, and like it does that whole thing where the front snaps off and the back it drops in, and then the front sinks in, and it's like flailing in the acid seas as it's trying to like get up. But yeah, you guys have survived the turducken encounter on the high seas.
Ah! Ham, don't worry, I would never leave a soldier behind.
Ham is thankful. Thank friend.
I'll go over to this person Rinaldi rescued. Now, you must tell me of the reasoning why you had such a monstrosity aboard your ship.
Oh, would you believe if I said, it just kind of got there?
Well,
Question.
I might believe that, yes, but are you saying that is what happened?
Ham, you had a question?
Is this Cheese Whiz?
No, it is not the Cheese Whiz. He's like, yeah, it just appeared on the deck. It was the strangest thing. Yeah. Okay.
14.
Good enough. Because you can tell he's not lying, but he's also not telling the clear truth. Whereas, yeah, you kind of with you knowing that the Cheese Whiz is involved in wizardry and sorcery, and somehow this might be involved. You think that maybe this thing did indeed get summoned on the ship, but even that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So, but he's not clear on what exactly happened. And he's just sort of like, he's sitting there with that look of like, please don't ask me any more questions.
Ham would like to intimidate.
Very well, Ham. Intimidate. Oh! Ham goes up and just he does that whole thing where he like does just muzzle to muzzle, and it's just like growls, and then the other guy's like,
Yeah, no, full on growling.
right. He's like, oh, okay. So there was a wizard, and he said he was gonna summon something to help the crew, but then he summoned that thing, and Captain Gaspar was like, abandoned ship, and so we did, and we set that one adrift, but I was still on it. I got caught. We were trying to summon help. We were trying to summon an army of creatures to crew the ship, and I don't think it went as planned. I heard stuff about invading someplace with creatures of the deep and like monstrosities and stuff, but I'm not a sorcerer, so I don't like know anything about that. But there was some crazy. It felt like unseen powers, like the unseen might have been involved in summoning that crazy thing. I don't know. I think it was a summoned monster. I think they summoned it. I think they were trying to summon an army of creatures. I guess. I don't know. I'm stupid. I don't know. I'm just a sailor. Please
What
don't
was
tell
your
me.
job on the ship?
I was a sailor. I was in charge of swabbing the decks. I swabbed the decks. They call me Swabby. Swabby of the decks.
Oh, were you the only one that survived?
I do this thing where I like get in the ropes and take a nap, and then everybody's like, where's Swabby? And everybody's like, I don't know where Swabby is. And then they never find me, and then I show up like 20 minutes later after my nap, and I'm like, hey, I was down in the apple barrels counting the apples and the limes, because you don't want to go on a ship for very far without limes because you catch scurvy. Yeah, I was checking to make sure we had some citrus. Yeah, that's what Swabby does. They, you know what they say? Citrus Swabby. That's what they call me.
Samira looks over to him and to Rinaldi. This one seems as if he is lying.
No. No, I hide in the ropes. Oh, no, really. I'm Swabby the Dex, Citrus Swabby. Like, that was always my line, so that I could take naps. I was like, no, probably didn't see me, because I was in the barrels, counting.
This one seems just cowardly enough that the story checks out.
Oh yeah, I'm a total coward. Like, I'm totally a coward. I don't like being brave. Brave is not good. I don't
Is there any land within sight?
No. You guys are long out of sight of land.
Ham no like Swabby.
Here's the thing, Swabby. Your name and your station will not change, just the ship you serve. Congratulations! You get to swab the decks of the Confused Partridge now.
Oh, okay, this seems like a fine ship. Oh shit. Oh crap. Is that the Dread Pirate Queso?
Never you mind about that. You have to answer to me, Captain Sir Rinaldi.
Oh, you're the captain? How did you get to be the captain with her around?
I
Hand to hand combat.
I just motioned to my hat.
Oh, that's a really fine hat. Hers is kind of better, though. He points at Samira.
Just Rinaldi starts like fingering his battle axe. Just like, no. You took the code of the knights. You would not strike down one unarmed. And he starts looking around for a weapon to give him.
All right, so you got a mop. I'll swap the decks. I'll swap this. This is a fine ship, and you're captain by. It looks like you're captain.
Swabby, would you say that a mop is pretty similar to a quarterstaff?
No, because a quarterstaff is like, it's like a quarter long, and it's got that thing on the end. But like, no, like you wouldn't use a mop as a weapon. That seems silly.
Of course. No, you make good points. And Rinaldi will leave before he breaks his knight code.
Ham just looks at Swabby and goes like this.
Oh yeah. Hey, nice to meet you too. What's your name? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Okay.
You try kill friends. Ham no like.
No, I didn't try to kill anybody. Well, I mean, sort of did, I guess, by a third party, because I was part of the ship that summoned the Turducken. But I'm not part of the skewered crew anymore. No, I don't. I serve Captain Queso now because I'm on her ship. And
Captain Sir Rinaldi.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were the captain. You're so short. Okay. Hi. Okay, Captain Sir Rinaldi. Is it Sir Rinaldi Captain or is it Captain Sir Rinaldi? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna.
Swabby, I
yes.
suggest that you may wish to shut your mouth.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna go find a mop.
Go count some limes.
Right. You have limes? Okay. I'll go down. I'm going down below decks. I'll find a mop. Count some limes. Okay. All right. Bye, nice lady.
Samira looks at Rinaldi and goes, "If I find him tangled in the ropes, I will not blame you."
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what happened the last 20 seconds. My mind, everything went black there for a moment.
None of us know what happened there.
Ham know what happened. Rinaldi had massive insecurity, deep feelings inside. Bird! And then he just starts running and like chasing after Seagull.
Samira is very bewildered. Ham said something intelligent. And then Bird.
Rinaldi will go back to the helm.
Arr. Hello, Sir Rinaldi. Captain Sir Rinaldi.
How are the pancreas?
Oh, it's fine. I just rubbed it a little bit. It feels fine now. Had a couple of treats I had in my pouch here. Yes. So, did you learn anything from that curious fellow?
Sounds like he got mixed up with the wrong crew. They're trying to summon dark aberrations of some sort to serve as evil ship crew.
Oh, did he now? Did he happen to mention what crew he was a part of?
Yes. Well, he was about to say it, and then everything went black for a moment there. So, Samira and Ham were there. They'll have to fill you on the specifics of that.
Oh,
I was
Samira, my pretty.
concentrating and
Sir
counting to
Rinaldi's
10.
having a moment. Did you happen to hear who this strange little doggy fellow is with?
Well, if I'm being completely honest, he didn't really say much anything useful. However, he did mention that someone upon the ship summoned this thing in order to do an invasion.
Oh, interesting.
He did not say where.
Swabby, can you come back out here for a second? Oh yeah, hey. Hi, Captain Queso. I heard you like to, kill people. Swabby, who were you with again? Who was your captain and who was your crew? It was, Captain Gaspar of the Skewered crew. She was Gaspar. Ugh. And was there anybody else important on your ship? Yeah, there was the Cheese Whiz. He was cool. He, summoned the Durduck, and it was really neat. I think he did. I was asleep at the time, but I know he was there, and he was talking about summoning people, and then, he was talking about, sending an army, and then, he was gonna do cool stuff, and we were gonna be, rich and things, and Captain Gaspar was like, yeah, what's the word being a pirate if you're not rich? And then there was limes, so I told everybody I was counting the limes, but I didn't count the limes because I was in the rope sleeps, and that'll be enough, Swabby. Just go find something to do. Alright,
How
thanks,
did
bye.
you...
Oh, hey, yeah, hi, Kitty, what's up?
No, not you. Go
What?
go do the things.
Okay, I'm going to do things, bye.
Samira looks at Queso a little
What?
How did you manage to get more information out of him than we did?
Well, I listen. Also, I am the fearsome dread pirate after all. Arr, my pretties. Anyway, I know of this Captain Gaspard. He is a ruthless sort of cutthroat. His Skewered crew is one of the nastiest out there. He seems to be, I would think, going under the guise of these jolly spiders to hide his identity, which seems strange. He's usually more flamboyant than that. Yes. If we follow his charts where he thinks he's going, I believe that we'll be able to find him. Maybe perhaps he's the one looking for the mysterious ship. At your leave, or at your pleasure, I should say, Captain Sir Rinaldi, if you would like me to follow them based upon their charts, I can do so.
Yes.
Very well. I will plot us a course, and I don't think our ship is too damaged for our encounter with the Turk Cerberus. Yes. So, and, very well.
I can negate one
You can
D10
negate-
of seaworthy loss
yes,
in a day.
You can. Roll it.
10.
You're fine. I think that's the second time you've done that with that.
I think so too.
Nice. All right, cool. So, you spend a couple of days sailing out. You're on the open waters, and Queso's constantly trying to follow the winds and check the charts, and nothing else really happens along the way. And at that point, the third day in, Queso kind of wakes you all up early in the morning as you're sleeping, because she usually just guides it by the night with somebody standing watch, usually Beaver.
Good old Beaver.
Good old Beaver. Leave it to the Beaver. She wakes you up early, and she's like, I think we are on the winds of Gaspar and his crew. I feel like they are not going to go quietly, and therefore, Captain, I feel like it would be up to you. I would be honored if you would take the wheel for this, as I feel like no other could manage this. I mean, with my bruised pancreas and all, it's not quite 100%, but if you would take the wheel, I feel like this is something that only one such as you might be able to manage.
Okay.
And on the horizon, you do see another ship, and you can see this sort of landmass just beyond it, and you see like the ship sort of like darts towards the island and then gets bounced back away, and you can see it's sort of like doing this zigzag through the water. But then as you draw closer, you can see that as you draw closer, you can see that they probably notice you, and they're now sitting a straight course, and it looks like they might be trying to outrun you. So, Rinaldi. Let me find my thing here. Come here. Here you are. Fair enough. Rinaldi, give me a traversal check. Ooh, an 8. An 8. Oh my.
Ham, help?
Yes. So, everybody, depending on his roles, can choose to do something to help. But you know that Rinaldi's never going to actually give you the helm, and you'll never actually be able to touch it to sort of help him in that way. So you're going to have to do something on the ship that would, or perhaps convince him in some way that he needs to change his course, and then we'll give him advantage instead. So, Ham, what are you going to do to help the proud Captain Rinaldi?
Ham asks Captain Sir Rinaldi. Ham have question. Ham wonder if Captain can teach Ham how to be 1% of awesome as captain. Ham.
In what? I have so many skills. I'm awesome.
Ham want to be 1% of awesome as captain as steering. Ham not know proper placement. Where paws go? Paw go up and down? Or
I myself just got this wheel, so no, you may not get anywhere near. You know what? You just go. You go out on the deck. Okay, you're crowding me. I feel crowded.
Ham just want to be awesome like captain.
Well, this is going on. You can actually see like Queso didn't wander far, and she sort of like leans over while Rinaldi's scolding Ham and like pulls the wheel just enough to like guide you in the right direction. So you actually have a 22, and you're you're catching up to them. You are indeed catching up to them. Rinaldi, would you like to give me another traverse check?
Sure, it can't be any worse, right?
No, I mean it could. You
10.
So again, Rinaldi's just like, I am the captain. And you can tell, like, Samira, you can definitely tell, like, the ship's starting to veer in the wrong direction.
Is there a way that I can sneakily direct the ship without, like, maybe, like, oh, idea. So I go stand next to Rinaldi, and I'm like,
Ah, my first mate, the person I trust most.
yes, I am very proud to be your first mate. Though I think, and it's not you, I think that this wheel needs a bit more calibration, because even though
Nonsense!
you're steering it directly, however, the ship is not going in the proper direction.
How would you know? You're not but a first mate, and I am captain. So, why don't you just leave the navigation to the captain?
I am the navigation.
Okay, then you also are crowding me. I feel crowded. There's a lot of you around me. All of you are trying to give me this unsolicited advice. Just back up, okay? Back up.
Samira does so, and uses the bow to gently nudge the wheel ever so slightly in the proper direction.
Give me a stealth check, I think it is.
Search, sense motive, survive. Intimidation, balance, sneak.
Sneak. Sorry, yeah.
21.
So you two as well are sort of having an argument with Rinaldi, and you manage to, like, you've got him looking in one direction, and with your bow you actually hook it with the end of the bow and sort of pull it in the right direction, and you actually rolled enough to keep staying on, and you actually close the distance a bit more.
See, you all were trying to tell me what to do, and clearly I've gotten this within range, striking distance.
Samira apologizes and bows with a large flourish, taking off her hat.
Oh, it looks like your bow might have gotten cut on the steering wheel. Here, let me get that off for you.
Oh, thank you, Captain.
Of course.
My mistake.
Be more careful. Be more careful.
Perhaps that is why it looked like we were going in the wrong direction. It was my bow.
Rinaldi, give me another traverse. Third time's the charm.
We're working on it, man. 21!
So, at this point, you were actually able to close the distance, truly, between you and the other ship. And, yeah. You are within striking distance. What do you do?
Does it seem like this ship is generally faster than ours?
It is not. You're actually
Okay.
faster so long as you were able to, keep a steady course. You will always gain on them. And you can see they're, like, wheeling out some 6-pounders onto the deck and aiming it backwards to try to hit you. And, yeah. And then off in the distance, you can see that they're chasing another ship off in the distance that seems to be sort of like fluttering in the heat of the horizon. It almost seems like a mirage. You're not sure, but there definitely seems to be a ship floating out there that they're trying to run down.
I want to get to that ship before they do.
Okay.
I will instruct Sergio. Get the guns ready, but we're going for a drive-by crippling shot. We're not doing a steady engagement here. So aim for the rudder, aim for the sails, aim for the masts. But it's a drive-by.
Yeah, I aim for your rudder. And yeah, he
Why,
fires.
yada?
And he does. Oh wow. He does some pretty good damage. Not enough to slow it down, but he did hit him, and they actually return fire,
Huh. Fools.
and they hit. Ooh. 19 plus 8. That's your ship takes 27 damage.
Holy crap.
As a 6-pounder has sends a cannonball like straight in, and it like bursts through some of the plastic plating. What do you do, Rinaldi? What commands do you give?
Rotate the guns to fire from the side or behind, depending on how far along with the ship we get. Still looking to debilitate as opposed to have a drawn-out fight. Full speed though, all open sail. We're gonna catch that other ship before they can.
Okay, cool. Let me check something real quick.
Excuse me.
Okay. Cool. Give me another traverse check to keep a steady course.
If we use the fortune as a nat 20,
Yes, it would be.
is everyone okay using our last fortune?
I'm for it.
All right, cool. You actually navigate so well that you're actually able to sort of like use the currents of the winds to swing out of range and then sort of cut back in and use winds. You actually like just winds and seas, and you cut back in and you get a good aim at them where Sergio aims, fires, and actually hits again.
Good job, you drunk little lizard.
10. All right. Yeah, I'm getting drunk and shooting them in the face. Face of the ship, face.
Ham break fourth wall again. This kid's game. Keep swearing down. This not PG-13. This G.
I'll swear on your face, stupid bird dog thing. Cool. And with your natural 20, we'll just say that you're able to keep it steady. And they actually are trying to outmaneuver you, but then they make a mistake and actually cut in to the drift on the edge of the Isle of No Name, and they get actually stuck in the current and slow down, and you pull out ahead of them. And as you pull out ahead, you actually can see that ship that you thought you saw it sort of like goes in and out of vision, and it just clears up, and the clouds part, and there's clear sun, and like there is no ship out in front of you. There is nothing there. It's like you were following some sort of weird mirage.
Weird.
Strange. Where did that ship go?
You guys saw it too, right? Like I'm Rinaldi's not crazy.
No, you aren't crazy.
Yes, Ham agree. Rinaldi is crazy. But good crazy. Ham like crazy.
Oh no, I said aren't.
And yeah, so you're out in front of that other ship. It comes back into the main sea lanes and is coming up behind you.
Well, time to just get their ship to start sinking and then take one of their crew and question them.
All right.
The old reliable tactic for the confused cockatrice.
Cool. Queso kind of comes over and she's like, Captain, if you will, I would love to take back the wheel and navigate us through this fierce battle.
Sure. I kind
Thank
of want that thing to happen though, where like they lost us for a second, and like some fog rolls out, and then all of a sudden we come out around from the corner, like of this island, and just blast them.
Yeah. So, suddenly like some fog does roll in. The seas become rougher, and it starts to rain terribly, and you manage to like loop back around and come back behind him, and Sergio gets a free shot and does a pretty good amount of damage to him. That would be yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll just go back and forth. Queso manages to keep the ship straight, and what is everybody doing in the middle of this battle? Sergio's still on the ballista. Nobody's on the catapult. Nobody's quite sure where Damascus is. It's probably down in the galley cooking dinner, maybe. La da 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 da. Swabby's out on the deck, just like swab in the deck in the middle of battle.
We have the most useless people on this ship.
Ham, what do you do in the middle of this battle?
Ham is very concerned for crew members.
Okay.
They do Ham a concern.
They do Ham a concern.
But Ham prepared and sings a song of his people to inspire his friends.
Oh my. Everyone has a D4, reluctantly. Samira, what would you like to do?
Well, if we are engaging in battle, fire arrows.
Would you like to try to man one of the guns, or you go to shoot your bow and arrow?
One of those is a giant crossbow, right?
Yeah, Sergio's usually on that one, but I'm sure he'd grumbly give it up so that you can fire it.
Let's do it.
Okay. Give me a ranged check.
15. And then also bonus from him?
Yeah, roll that d4. You just need one more to actually hit it, and you do. Roll 3d10.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's the damage of the ballista.
17.
Nice. It's not looking great. But they will return fire and try to hit you, which, oh my, that is, and you can see that their cannon explodes, and that cannonball just goes right in one side and straight out the other and puts 2 holes in both sides.
Nice.
Yeah, your ship's looking pretty damaged at this point. And it is Sergio will fire. Not the greatest of damage. Captain Rinaldi,
Yes.
your ship's looking pretty damaged. What would you like to do?
I will grab Swabby Beaver and look for the bird and go look to make repairs in our ship.
Not quite something you can do in the middle of battle. Need something more
Oh,
dramatic.
so there's nothing like
No, you'd actually need to do
there's
like.
nothing that's like clearly leaking water. We can just like plug it up real quick.
I mean, it is, but like those guys are all taking care of it. You wouldn't need to like actively tell them to do it. But there's no way that you're actually going to get the seaworthiness back at this point.
Okay, fair.
But give us a dramatic pirate thing. What would you like to do?
Can I launch myself out of the ballista?
Yes, of course you can.
I would like to do so.
Who do you trust to fire the ballista?
Samira.
Samira, give me a ranged roll. Ranged attack.
I am terrified.
Kurt.
Your bow's fine. You can roll your bow.
Definitely not the drunk lizard.
He's just like, hey, I want to shoot him.
Oh, no.
You would have roll a d4.
What? Why did this happen?
So he goes flying out. You don't miss the ship, but he goes tumbling out in a way where he's just like, not even this. You're just doing that end over end over end, which you then bounce into the sail, bounce into the next one. You just sort of like ping pong down onto the deck and land on your butt, and you're just there amongst the crew, who all immediately look at you. Rats, the most fearsome looking of dogs and cats, and then this one big pink parrot that's just scarred and tattooed up to all hell and has the eye patch. The other eye has like a scratch down it, and you're not even sure that he can see out of that one. He also too has a very large hat. He comes and leans down on you, and he's like, what do we have?
Before he even says anything, parlay.
I believe you mean paw lay.
Polly. Huh. What do we have here? Ain't you the smallest thing I ever seen?
Oh no.
I point to my hat though. I'm like, but I'm a captain, much like yourself. Therefore, have the ability and powers to parlay.
Is Cheese Whiz?
So, none of you can see what's going on. Queso just kind of looks down. She's like, where did the captain go? My prettiest?
Samira grabs her collar and kind of clears her throat. Points to the ship.
That seems about right. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do. And she just slams the wheel and swings it around, and she's gonna ram it next round.
Oh snap!
Yes.
So the large parrot, draws out his cutlass and sort of like slinks it under one of your like coats or something, and like picks you up by it, Rinaldi, and then sets you down on the ground. And
Brush
then
myself off.
Just swishes his cutlass around. He's like, "This is how we parlay amongst the skewered crew."
So, obviously, I look around the state of their ship. That's pretty damaged, right?
Yeah, it took half of its hit points.
So here's the thing. Our crack shot gunners on our ship continue to blow your ship to smithereens, and you enjoy an acid bath in the ocean, or you lay down, swear your loyalty to Captain Sir Rinaldi Shitsu of Mao. Become my new crew, and 30% of any booty we find is yours.
What's your AC?
I don't like that question. Where is it? 16.
16. he just comes and like swipes down your face, and you get a cut down your face. It even like severs some of those finely cut hairs on the side of your face, and take 9 damage.
And then tiny little Rinaldi just turns his head, and then suddenly you can literally see fire in his eyes at this point, after dealing with Swabby and his ship's been getting tore up, and now this parrot is gonna cut his face. Nah, Rinaldi rages.
Oh, Rinaldi rages. Nice. You may attack, sir.
Gladly. Okay, Pugmire does not have reckless attacks, so just attack.
All right,
God
go.
dang it. 7.
You go swinging up, and he does that thing. He sort of like flips his cutlass on where he's now holding the blade, and he's literally like got you held back with the butt of the blade, or with the handle of the blade, and it's that whole like thing where like it's into your head, and you're like swinging your axe trying to get to him. Yeah. He just nudges you back and pushes you back. I need to find something here.
Okay, admittedly, that was not a good look for me. I will give you that.
Where's the... I didn't have this page. Hmm? No? No? No. Oh, wait. Looking. Yeah. No? Yeah? No? No. Alright. He is going to take a swipe at you again.
Or
Does a 16 hit you?
it matches my AC, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shoot. Take 12 damage?
I'll take 6 since I'm raging now.
Alright, cool. I like it. And you may attack him.
I do so.
Do so.
22.
22 with... Is that 12 slashing damage? Nice.
A 12 plus, since I am raging, I get to add an extra 3 damage to that, so total of 15.
Alright, cool. I like it. Kind of messes him up. And it's at this time that the confused cockatrice slams into this ship. They literally just go end to end, front to front, slamming against each other, and they're just sort of held there in the middle of the water as they're sort of swirling around. And yeah, everyone else, you can actually see Sir Rinaldi is in the middle of a bunch of pirates, and he's standing up to this very large parrot with a eye patch and a big old hat, just tattoos and other markings. And yeah, Sir Rinaldi might be in over his head. You're not sure. What do you do?
Ham rush over to help.
Hammer can rush over to help. Sure.
Longbow.
Longbow. Oh yeah, you can shoot from the other ship. Very well. Excellent. Ham, do you want to attack one of the other creatures that's on the ship, or do you want to face off against the captain as well, knowing that you might upset Sir Rinaldi?
Ham go after other captain, because even though Rinaldi might be mad at Ham, Ham is willing to accept hate because Ham love.
Oh, this is honorable combat between two captains. Stay your blade, Ham.
Ham no have blade. Ham have hammer.
Stay your hammer, then.
No.
Ah, little one, your captain says stay out of this.
No.
Alright, whatever. It wasn't like I was going to fight fair either, anyways. Boys, kill them. And at this point, it's just one massive melee. Ham, give me an attack roll. 25. You actually come and just go raging in, and you smash him with your hammer, and you actually like smash into his knees, just like dogs. Samira, give me a roll.
20.
20. Not bad. Yeah. So you actually like do this whole like volley thing, and like a couple of guys get stuck with arrows and go down. So Rinaldi, what do you do?
You chase down that. Did the parrot run away?
No, he's still facing
Okay.
down with you.
I'm gonna strike him down, or attempt to.
With all your hate.
Nope.
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 Nope. So you go running up, and you actually trip on the deck, and your battle axe goes sliding. Your face planted into the deck. It's a very finely swabbed deck. You're aware of that. But you got like a splinter in your cheek, maybe in your eye.
I don't like it.
And he stabs you for 1 point, apparently. Ham, your captain is down. What do you do?
Ham does not like situation. Ham want to pick Captain up, but Ham also want to hit again.
Do what Ham do.
Ham hit again.
All right, cool. Give me an attack. An 11.
11 hits?
11 does not hit. You go running past, and he just sort of like knocks you aside as he wants to finish off the other captain. Samira, give me an attack roll.
Perfect, I shall.
26.
26.
So you actually
At 20.
yes, and rightfully so. You sort of like dip your arrow into a fire that's nearby, and you shoot it up, and it goes right into a barrel of gunpowder that happens to be on the deck, which literally just explodes the deck. Guys go flying. Ham's sort of like thrown against the side. The pirate captain like is thrown against Rinaldi, bounces off him, and rolls along the deck. This actually bounces Rinaldi up, and Rinaldi, attack.
Ah!
You are
Damn
so
you.
mad.
13.
13. Just not with you tonight.
Nope.
You actually go rolling, and he does that whole like what is the movie? What's the one nobody puts baby in the corner? God, why can't I not think of that?
Dirty Dancing?
Dirty Dancing. He like picks you up and does the whole like Dirty Dancing thing where he lives, and you're just like swinging at him and he just tosses you back. And Ham,
It's that part in the action movie where it does slow mo, and literally you hear "I had the time of my life." It's crash into the ship.
Did you say I ham the time of my life?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
that works. Ham,
Yes.
attack. Or do Ham things.
18?
18 hits. You
Six
come up
bludgeoning.
as he tosses Rinaldi. You come up and hit, and you just swing your hammer straight into his gut, and he just like loses his air for a moment, and his gasping. He's just like, Samira, you've exploded the deck. What do you do?
I grin evilly, and you hear a cackle from across the other ship. I mean, I suppose I should go help.
You could, but
But I still have a ranged weapon, so why not? But I do also have a scimitar.
you
so-
do. You got that. You got that scimitar.
Then again, my traverse is quite pitiful.
Oh no, the ships are connected now, so there's no swinging or anything that you'd have to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just move speed at this point.
Then I'll hop on over and use my scimitar.
Okay, cool. Attack this dude.
25.
So he tosses Rinaldi, gets slugged in the gut with the hammer, and you come up and just sort of like skewer him in the back. And he's just like and he falls to the deck, sort of heaving, and all of his men are just either completely knocked out from the blast or have like arrows in their skulls or something along those lines. And then you can just hear him gasping, "All right, Polly, just don't kill me. I'll tell you everything I know, but if swear on your lives you won't kill me. Dead birds tell no tales."
But you did
Are we
not
still
give
in
Captain
initiative?
Parlay.
No, you're all
Okay.
combat's
Rinaldi
perfect.
will get up, brush himself off again. Who here is this bird's first mate? Who?
You see a half-dead sparrow with like a bunch of arrows, and he's singed on the side. He raises a hand and is like shaking, like, this one.
Does it look like this person could be saved?
No. The only one that has any sort of life left in them
Damn it.
is the captain.
Oh, damn it. Fine. Rinaldi will.
Rinaldi's so
Rinaldi-
murderous.
Well, now he is. He's in his rage. He will walk over to the captain. Well, what was it you told me? This is how the skewering crew parlays.
Yeah, looking back, that was a bit
Out of a dick
boisterous.
move, right?
I did not expect my deck to get blown up. And he can see he slides his feathered hand across his scimitar, or across his cutlass, and it's bleeding. And he offers it up. And he's like, "You will swear on a blood oath that you won't kill me."
Fine. Rinaldi will shake.
Cool.
Tell me everything you know.
All right. I suppose you're the ones looking for the tree, are you not?
Yes.
I took
Tell
it.
us where it has gone.
Yeah, it's back at Waterdog Port, but not in a way that you will ever find it without my help.
What do you mean?
That's inconsequential. You're out here chasing. You're out here chasing a fool's errands. I'll find that ship one day, then I'll sail it, then I'll betray them. Yeah. Anyway,
Do the ravens have it?
no. Well, we have something of the ravens, I guess you could say. Cuervo has something that keeps them at bay. They are one of the oldest clans, and you don't want their ire, and he definitely has it, but they don't have the ability to strike against him.
So they would know where the tree is, though.
No, they have no idea. I know. Cuervo knows, and his benefactor knows. That old slum hobo, he'd be nothing without him. Says he came into an inheritance lately, but I never believed it. But his plastic was good all the same. Anyway, I was hired to steal the Yuletyme. It was supposed to stoke flames between Possum Junction, but their responses thus far have been, and he kind of looks you all over, and he's just like, underwhelming, or at least not what is expected.
Perfect. So Cuervo knows where the tree is.
He does, but that's not all he knows, and you'll never get him by just openly trying to get him to.
Oh, sure,
confess.
of course. Of course.
You need evidence. I can help you find that evidence.
Yes, or we could just, interrogate him. Samira, would you do me so kind a job as uncork one of those gunpowder barrels for me, please?
What are you doing?
Yes, indeed. That would be perfect.
I
And she takes
agreed
her-
and swore a blood oath that I would never kill you. I didn't have to save you, though.
Oh, you are a dirty one. Well, let me sweeten the pot a little bit. I'm well known, and I am very well known. I'll confess in a court of law, as long as you suggest leniency for my part in things. I'll suggest Cuervo is dirty and should be investigated.
Where's your booty?
We don't carry any. We were actually after some booty. Again.
Sense motive!
Yeah, go ahead.
God dang it! Doggone it! 8!
As best you can tell, he's telling the truth.
No, you give it a try.
Yeah, sure. If you're there, you can try.
Oh. Ham was going to intimidate.
Ham, you can intimidate if you like.
22.
Okay. Ham,
Nat
intimidate.
20.
Yes, I saw. Oh, yeah. She got nat 20. Ham, what you do?
Ham
Oh,
gets
nice.
26.
So, Samira, you know that he is holding back on something. He was actually, you can tell he was truth in what he says, that he's searching for something. And Ham, you go up and you sort of like do the growly thing, and he's just like, all right, seriously, don't kill me. Don't lead me astray. Don't blow me up. I'll swear in court. They can throw me in the brig all they want, but I'll escape. It doesn't matter. I'm always managed to get out on top when anything that I do. Still, there's another part of Cuervo's plan that I can help you complete. Yeah, I was searching for the Caliban. It's said to be moored out there somewhere. Moored on an island. I had charts. I have a chart. I have a map. I was following that map. If you have any good captain, you could follow the map all the same and find what I was looking for and use it against them for revenge. There's also something that Cuervo said was there as well, that he was going to use against Possum Junction. If you were to find it yourselves, you might be able to use it against him. I'm a better thief than an actual pirate.
Seeing as how you've been caught, you are neither.
Yeah, the pretty kitty has a good point. But old Captain Gaspard, he finds a way. Don't worry. What do you say, Captain? Take me on. Follow my advice. Find this treasure. Become a great captain, sailing on one of the greatest ships on the oceans.
I'm already a great captain.
Ah, that you are. You beat old Gasper. But you'll need...
Fine, throw him in the brig, keep him barely alive. We'll see if we need. We'll see what we do with him when we get back to land. If my temper has bettered.
Thank you, Captain. You are the best and most gracious. Swears on it. I will bury Cuervo as much as you want me to.
Great, fantastic. Someone gag this idiot.
Okay, boss. All right, I got it. Hey, Gasper, how nice seeing you again. Hey, I'm just gonna put this gag on you. All right. Is that too tight? Okay. All right. This way. I think the brig's this way. I don't know. Probably. We'll ask the drunk turtle.
Drunk turtle.
Queso is kind of like watching the whole thing, and she watches Gaspar go by, kind of gives him a wink, and then kicks him on his way. And she looks at Swabi and is just like, Swabi, put him in the bad cell. You'll know the difference. It smells worse. Anyway, Captain Rinaldi, I must congratulate you on defeating one of the greatest known pirates on the seas. Not as great as, say, you or I, you being the better, obviously, being such the captain with the largest hat. But, what did he tell you? Did he give you anything?
He gave up Cuervo, and he gave up he has a benefactor of some sort, some old slob, old person. I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Very well. Did he give you a map that he was following, I believe?
Yes.
Oh, very well. He takes a look at it. She's like, this idiot. It's upside down. He was following it upside down. We're totally off course. Amateurs. Absolute amateurs. Very well, Captain Rinaldi. I believe that X marks the spot. And she shows you the map. And there is indeed, like, it's an old piratey map with, like, an island coarsely drawn. And there's, like, little mountain shapes and, like, little ship shapes. And there's, like, little skull and crossbones. And then there's, like, a little stick figure, like, dig here. And there's, like, a X on the map. And there's some other writing and stuff that's talks about some old pirate code and lingo and riddles, and sort of like tells you to walk 10 paces this way and 15 paces, 5,000 paces this way.
Just gonna take a moment, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Solomon52, for the cheer.
Ooh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hooray. Appreciate it. Cool. So, she's like, Captain, I believe we should make repairs as much as we can here on the high seas. And then, how about we, set sail and set a course for this strange island out in the archipelago?
Agreed.
Thank you, Captain. At your leisure. What should we do with these poor fools in their broken ship?
What ship? What fools?
Well, the half-dead one's here, and this ship here.
Exactly. Which ship? What fools?
Oh. Very well. How ruthless of you, dear. How ruthless of you. Captain Rinaldi, you might be the most ruthless pirate on these high seas. Except for me, of course, but it's a very close tie. Very, very close tie. You might be the one to earn the Dread Pirate moniker yourself here someday. Dread Pirate Captain Sir Rinaldi.
Of Mao.
Shih Tzu of Mao.
Frigate Mao.
Shih Tzu of Mao.
my
Commodore of the fleets of Paulson
Commodore.
Junction. But
I'd
one can
I'd
dream.
have to get an even bigger hat.
I don't know if that could be possible, but we could always check, and I'm sure there's some very custom tailored person back at Paulson Junction that might be able to do that. Very well, Captain. We will set this ship adrift and let the seas take them. Lady Luck, hopefully, will have them. Anyway, very well. It seems that we sail for an island with, we'll find out, I guess, next week.
Gasp.
Gasp. And that's where we'll leave it till next awesome adventure. Yeah, so you guys had a lot of high seas adventure today, and Rinaldi, I appreciate you for sticking to it and going against all those bad rolls and still surviving. So how badly...
We have a gracious God.
Try as I may, I still can't kill this damn dog.
No, you can't. How
Jeez,
hurt? How hurt
Patty.
were you?
How what?
How hurt were you?
Exactly half of hit points.
Oh, nice. All right, cool.
Yeah, barbarians, man.
Barbarians are the best. I do dig them.
Orc-barians, thank you very much.
True.
So, as always, you can find us on the social medias at Vorpal Tales. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/VorpalTales. We have 2 other awesome adventures you can check out. Next Monday is a treat at Marone Recluse. We'll be leading a group of cyber hackers in the new Cyberpunk Red gaming system. It'll be totally awesome. Vorpal Tales is glad to have special guest stars Michelle C. Light of Boston by Night and everyone's favorite Dixie Cochran. It'll be a cyber awesome time. Next Tuesday, check out the second part of our SCARREDLANDS one-shot for Dead Man's Rust. It's a really great supplement in Kickstarter right now. More so, SCARREDLANDS is a really great 5th edition setting. Everyone should check it out. Patty will be leading us through that second half. I hear there's a lot of spiders in battle. Spider battle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Spattle.
This week we got to look at out-of-combat abilities for the new races and classes. Next week we'll look at all the in-combat abilities for those. So
excellent. Also, next Thursday starts Kimchi's Creepy Paper. Wait, no. Kimchi's Chilling Chronicles. I still think Creepy Paper. I still think capes will be worn. So terror will be had. Watch it. It's gonna be great. On Fridays is Dungeon of the Mad Mage, led by Patty Shakes here. We also have 3 terrifying tales every week on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Check out our calendar that will pop up as soon as we sign off. You can also find our calendar at the beginning of all shows and on our website, vorpaltales.com, and on our Twitch channel. Also, check out the pull list. It's new on our website. Friend of the show at Funky Thunder does his weekly review in no particular order of this week's latest comic releases. Also, be sure to check out our shop links on our website now. Vorpal Tales has created some great supplements to enhance your games. There are more in the pipe for all the games that we play, so you should check out at least the stuff. You can check all this stuff out. It's great. Check our website. There's a little shop link there. Yeah, it'll make all your tabletop games a little more Vorpal-y, and that's always great. You can find me at Space Lord Pajamas. Also have my doodle website at cartoon.ninja. I've been doing nothing but supplements this week, so I have not had a chance to doodle, so need to catch up there. Real quick, everyone plug your pluggables. Let the viewers know what show they can catch you in next, and any other cool online things that you're doing.
I am Patrick. Everyone on the internet, PattyShakes_. You'll see me next time Friday, having a belly full of turkey and other delicious Thanksgiving goods while DMing for the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Like Sean just said, I gotta say it again. We just came out with a bunch of new supplements for 5e, and specifically SCARREDLANDS and Relic is one of our things we did. So you should absolutely hop out, check those things, link on our website, and see the awesome goodness that your friends here at Purple Tales can come up with out of the recesses of their dark, dark, scary minds.
Awesome. Ever, where can we find you?
You can find me all over the internet as Changeling Ever, and you can find me in every wonderfully creepy / adventurous / capery story that Vorpal Tales has to offer. Except for those bacons and zombies. That's not my thing. That's the Lord of the Space.
Yeah, lots of zombies, lots of bacon to be had. Tiffany, where can we find you?
You can find me at Pinky_Pie88 on TikTok. And at Pinky_88 on Twitters. And yeah, that's it. Because
That's it?
I'm currently working on trying to get better internet so I can start streaming. So then y'all can hear me screaming while playing horror video games. Because I really don't like them, but I'll do it anyway.
There you go. And finally, the special dessert for our show. Everyone, vote for who your favorite player was tonight. Whomever you vote for will get a bonus fortune in our next session. Patty, who do you vote for?
Let's give it to. I'm gonna give it to Ham for the brief bolt of inspiration that was diagnosing Rinaldi's problems.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna give it to Rinaldi for actually scaring the crap out of Samira.
Oh?
Yeah, like he's getting kind of dark.
It's been on the open water for too long.
That's fair. Okay, well, tonight, just to make sure it's all nice and even, because I was going to do it anyway, I vote for Samira, because she's just like, I'm going to stay away from the water and stay on the boat where it's dry.
Good old smart Samira. Ever, there was one last thing that we wanted to mention.
Yes, indeedy. So we have a partner, Love Your Rebellion. They are a non-profit group that empowers marginalized peoples through the arts. Please be sure to check out their website, loveyourrebellion.org, for info on their Patreon, zine, and upcoming events.
Cool, thanks. Awesome. And, well, Secret Stacks, you don't have to go home, but you can't keep playing this game tonight. Watch our Vorpal Tales crew next Wednesday night at 9 p.m. for our holiday special, How the Pirates Stole Yuletyme. And check out all our other shows on practically every other night at 9 p.m. Our next awesome adventure is Friday night with Patty Shake's Delving Dungeons and Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Remember to slap that like and subscribe. Slipe? Is that a thing? Slipe? No, it's not a thing. And for the love of the dice, game on.
Woo! Happy Thanksgiving!
Oh, yeah,
Happy Turkey Day!
Gobble, gobble.